ISIS terrorists, army in Iraq have taken over a key military training camp in Anbar province, not far from Baghdad. General Jack Keane, former vice chief of staff of the Army, chairman of the Institute for the Study of War, and a Fox News military analyst. General, welcome back. I want to take you to the board here, okay? This is the area of influence from Kobani up here in Syria down to Aleppo and all the way over to Fallujah just west of Baghdad. Dissolve over this map now. Anbar province. This is Fallujah here. They have not taken Ramadi, based on what we understand, General. But all these roads that lead into Syria, that lead into Jordan, they now control a lot of that territory. How significant is it in your view, General?
Well, it's very significant. What they want is control of the Euphrates River Valley, which stretches all the way from Baghdad up into Syria, where obviously the Euphrates River snakes its way through Syria and Iraq. They want control of all of that. They have almost total control now, which strategically is very important to them. What remains is Ramadi, which is the capital of this province, Anbar province, the largest province in Iraq. What's holding them off there, frankly, is some Sunni tribes that have been fighting fiercely and with very little assistance from anyone, I may add.
So then let's, no assistance from us, no assistance from the Iraqi government in Baghdad. These are the Sunni tribes that we were able to flip during the time of the surge. Is that right, sir?
That's correct. And there's many more of them out there that are sitting on the fence, seeing if this new Abadi government truly shares power with them, and will the military share power with them. We got to get on with that, and so we can bring the others in. But this presents the limits and flaws of the current strategy, Bill. The fact of the matter is ISIS is still advancing despite 2 months of airstrikes, and those airstrikes haven't been nearly as effective as they can be because we have failed to put air-ground controllers with the force on the ground that could guide those airstrikes when they're in close proximity of friendly forces or population centers. That really is the issue that you see unfolding.
Also, these officials out of Baghdad say it was a tactical retreat. I mean, they basically just dropped and ran like they've done in other places. Back in Anbar here, center on Baghdad. Let's advance it one time for our audience at home here. Baghdad is to the right, the airport southwest part of the city. Abu Ghraib, sir, you remember it from the prison. It's also a very populated neighborhood just west of the city, about 8 to 10 miles. It is said that they were making a beeline on the airport till our Apache helicopters took out ISIS terrorists on the move. What if they get the airport? Do you see that happening?
Well, they certainly have the capability to attack it. Whether they'll seize it or not, I just can't make the call. I'd have to be there to see it. That's typical of all airports.
Why don't we let them take it, and then we know where they are and just hit them then?
No, we don't want them to take it. There's still international commercial traffic in and out of that airport. It is a major symbol of Iraq and its authority. It's its own international airport right outside its capital city. It means everything. Militarily, it also means a lot. That's where we have our 8 Apache helicopters. There's more going in there, and I'm certain there's other military aircraft there as well. We do not want that to fall.
But at some point you're going to know where they are, right? And you know they're on the move. The Pentagon put out this report this morning. Pentagon signals security risks of climate change. Talked about all the international threats that climate change could bring on governments, populations all over the world. Where is the Pentagon's report on ISIS? Have you seen it? Because we have not.
That's a great question. No, I've not seen that. And it's an interesting contrast. Listen, if we're providing this kind of priority, it makes no sense. That's a misguided priority. I cannot imagine that having much impact on our allies who are facing an assertive and aggressive China in the Pacific, that we're going to come help them with climate change, or our allies in Eastern Europe facing the threat of Putin, that we're going to come help them with climate change. I think they have some other skin in the game here, for crying out loud. This is amazing that it would be given that kind of a priority.
General, thank you. Jack Keane out of Washington. We'll see you in New York again real soon, sir. It's going to be with us for quite some time. Thank you, General.
Take care, Bill.